Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. In a Facebook thread, someone questioned the need to swap from a right-handed to a left-handed safety on the Ruger 1022. I explained that in a competitive setting such as IPSC Mini Rifle, that can be quite important. Now, I would have liked to show you this using my shot timer, however my shot timer isn't able to pick up just the dry fire of my rifle, but it should be fairly clear from the video anyway. This is a miniature IPSC target. This is what I'll be aiming at. So I won't be pulling the trigger until I actually have a sight picture. That should help in making this test a little bit more realistic. So what I will do is I'll use my shot timer to give us a start signal, and then we'll just approximate it from the recording. So this is my 1022. It is unloaded. I've now cocked it and I'm now putting it on safe. And so that this will be the same for all the tests, I will start with the buttstock touching my hip in the ready position. So, this is safety on the shooting hand side, test 1. That was pretty quick. And finally, test 5. Now, let's move on to my support hand. The reason why it's so much slower is because I have to transfer my hand back, disengage the safety, then transfer my hand forward again. Whereas when shooting from my left with my left hand, I can simply disengage the safety with my trigger finger, so I can disengage while mounting. Now at this point I'm sure you're going to say, well, how about flipping your hand underneath? And sure, that's doable, but it's still slower because it means I have to remove my grip on the pistol grip, come down underneath. Now I'm sure you could train yourself to become fast enough, and sure, you could go hup. Actually, let's test one other way. So I've been starting with my hand like so. This is how I would normally start. However, it should be obvious that that's not the best way to start if you have to go underneath the trigger guard to disengage. So what I will do is I will put my hand like so, holding around the trigger guard, that should mean that I can get a little quicker. Test 1. Right away I'm going to agree that this starting position seems quicker than this starting position. I'll give you that point. It still doesn't feel quicker than this. And it certainly doesn't feel as intuitive. So once I turn off the recording, I'm going to go through and approximate the splits and give you the averages. And hopefully this will be informative. Thank you very much, and I will see you at a later point.